October 27, 1962. Deep beneath the Caribbean Sea, a Soviet submarine commander hovers over the launch button of a nuclear torpedo. Above him, American destroyers drop depth charges. Inside the submarine, temperatures rise past 140 degrees Fahrenheit. The exhausted crew is suffocating and cut off from Moscow. One decision could start World War III. This was the most dangerous moment of the Cold War. For 17 years, the United States and the Soviet Union had lived in a tense nuclear standoff. Both possessed enough weapons to destroy civilization many times over. Then everything changed. American spy planes discovered Soviet nuclear missiles in Cuba, just 90 miles from Florida. In Washington, President John F. Kennedy faced a terrifying choice: accept the missiles or confront the Soviet Union and risk nuclear war. On October 22nd, he announced a naval blockade around Cuba to stop more Soviet weapons from arriving. As Soviet ships approached the blockade line, tensions exploded inside the White House. Military leaders demanded airstrikes or even a full invasion of Cuba. Meanwhile, far below the ocean's surface, Soviet submarine B-59 had lost contact with Moscow. The crew had no idea whether war had already begun. American ships dropped practice depth charges to force the submarine to surface, but the captain believed they were under attack. The nuclear torpedo was armed. Soviet protocol required 3 senior officers to agree before launch. 2 said yes, 1 said no. Second in command, Vasily Arkhipov refused to authorize the strike, likely preventing nuclear war. Elsewhere, the crisis worsened. Soviet leader Nikita Khrushchev faced pressure to confront the United States, while in Cuba, Fidel Castro urged a nuclear-first strike. Then, tragedy struck. On October 27th, a U-2 spy plane was shot down over Cuba. Pilot Rudolf Anderson was killed, the only direct combat casualty of the crisis. The U.S. military demanded retaliation. The world stood on the edge. But Kennedy made a secret proposal. The United States would remove its nuclear missiles from Turkey if the Soviet Union removed its missiles from Cuba. On October 28th, Khrushchev accepted. The missiles were dismantled. The blockade ended. The world exhaled. The crisis led to new safeguards, including a direct hotline between Washington and Moscow and the first nuclear test ban treaty. History later revealed how close humanity came to destruction. One man, Vasily Arkhipov, may have saved millions of lives. The world did not end, but it almost did. If you enjoyed this episode, like and subscribe to Chronique du Monde and tell us in the comments which historical moment you'd like explored next.